It's January in my garden. This is a good time to look at evergreen plants and the bones of your garden. So back from a distance view is a good way to look. You can see the garden path. It's not obstructed by any plants right now. There is some green here and there, green in the corner. That eventually is going to be a palm tree. There'll be another eucalyptus tree back in the corner. It's planted now. It's got to grow big. That's a bay leaf tree. They're not supposed to be hardy. I planted it in a pot for just fun, and it keeps growing, so I put it in the ground. So I guess I'll have a bay leaf tree. This is the evergreen aucuba. And then the umbrella pine here. So a few evergreens in the backyard. I was going to try and plant some more around the fire pit. Those that I bought on sale are too big, so I don't know if I'm going to use them in my garden at all. They get to be like, I don't know, 16, 20 feet tall. Too much. Then of course my new cedar tree. I like that. So, a few evergreen elements down on this side. You can see the false holly here, and then the real holly right here with the very red berries in the winter. It's very pretty. I like that. So, some evergreens to appreciate in January. Everything else is dormant. There's not much snow on the ground right now. I would have hoped to have captured some, but we just haven't had any large amounts. Those might yet come. We usually have them later. All of these plants are dormant. This is a pomelo tree, kind of a relative of a grapefruit. I thought it was dead, and it grew this year a lot. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. It competes with the apple tree here. But the grass is pretty back there. That's pretty in the winter, very soft looking. The pond continues to be just trashed. It would help if I cleaned it. But it's very cold here. It was cold here last night and will continue to be cold. And that brings some ice. Got ice across the top of the pond. You can see the edge of it there. I keep the water running, even though that shortens the life of the pump to run it for 12 months instead of 9 months, because it keeps the surface of the water open. The fish will suffocate otherwise. But look, it makes these pretty icicles on the side of the waterfall. Nice, huh? Ooh, there's a stocking cap under the water. I've got everything going there. Not much else to look at. Everything's kind of cold. Things are dormant. I've got evergreens up here too. But the front yard is kind of conservative and boring because it's a public space. I think I want to do something different right there. Maybe someday. Anyway, a few nice things about January. The evergreens to look at. The nice stone hardscape. A little ice in the pond. The garden in January.